Hey guys, it's Mike the Wrestling God Smith. This video was actually for Elimination Chamber. I just saw it, and I'm actually gonna just start with the last match and I'll go through the other ones as I go through them, so I can just tell you how I felt. Okay, the main the Elimination Chamber match for the WWE title was great. I love that Drew literally pulled out all the stops. Like there was a lot of like touch and go. We had Randy Orton and Jeff Hardy to start it off, which was cool. And I gotta say, Jeff is a veteran. Like, for him to take, like, he literally took a lot of DDTs on the chamber. And it wasn't like a slow match. Like the pacing was good. The crowd was into it. Samoa Joe, kept commenting on it. Byron Saxton and Tom Phillips were good. The thing is, like, here's the thing. Like, I love the fact that they had the former WWE champion. And I thought in my mind that, like, with Edge and everything, because I'm glad that he kind of did what he did. But I'll talk about that I'll talk about that in another part when I get around to that. With the Drew McIntyre situation, which here's my thing. I'm not even mad that, like, literally he survived. I knew he was gonna end up winning he was never gonna end up losing the title. Because here's the thing, I like the fact that Drew's taking on everybody. I like the fact that he's having a fantastic 2021. I'm loving the fact that he's been WWE champion. He's had a stellar reign, but I want him to do more. And the Miz having the Money in the Bank briefcase was kind of stupid. At even him saying that he was gonna end up doing it. And this is the thing, like, Drew McIntyre literally didn't even have enough strength. Like, pretty much it was him. Jeff Hardy, AJ, and that was it. But almost that dude is a tall drink of water. I can't believe he ripped the cell, like he literally ripped the plexiglass off the pod. Like he had enough strength to do it. And I'm kind of surprised he did that. Because, like, I didn't know he was that strong. That dude is a tall drink of water. Like, he should be in the ring, man. He should be in the ring. Like, he would be, I think Sheamus and Drew would love to fight that dude. He should be in the ring. Because he's a big drink of water. But here's the thing, like, I love the fact that we got a fantastic match with Randy. We got a lot of RKOs. A lot of trouble in paradise from Kofi. Kofi actually got to get a pin on Randy and then eliminated him. We got a lot of things with AJ. Like, he actually got, AJ actually got a 450 splash on Kofi. And AJ, the thing is, Kofi got eliminated by AJ, but Randy did the RKO and knocked him out. So was AJ, Jeff Hardy, and Drew. And the thing is, like, okay, Drew still having the strength to go against Sheamus, and literally they were slugging it out. It was a hockey fight. They were literally slugging it out. Drew tried to do everything. To Sheamus, and Sheamus had a counter for everything. Like, literally, when he would do Future Shock, Sheamus did white noise. Then he ate a bro kick, another white noise, like a second white noise, another bro kick. And literally was able to beat Sheamus with a claymore. Stop Sheamus bro kick with a claymore, and then literally stops him. AJ does a 450 on to Sheamus, pins Sheamus, gets him eliminated. So, and then Jeff comes out of nowhere, does a twisted fade to AJ and Drew. Does a swanton bomb on top of AJ. Jeff gets eliminated, but I think Jeff gets eliminated by AJ by the 450. He gets eliminated. So it's just down to Drew. It's just down to Drew and AJ. AJ tries to do it again when Drew's like at 50%. Drew tries to do it again. AJ tries to do another 450. Tries to do a forearm. In midair, does a claymore, beats AJ with the claymore, gets the 1, 2, 3, retains the championship. Then we get an attack. Then we get a Bobby Lashley attacking Drew outside, like he's putting his head against the table. He's attacking him. He's knocking him. He's doing spears. He's literally just doing like the hurt lock, his full Nelson, and he's trying to get out of it. Drew just like can't even stand, can't even walk. Literally, the Miz comes in, cashes into his Money in the Bank briefcase. Literally does a modified skull crushing finale, gets a 2 count. Literally, Drew tries to get back on the corner, gets to his feet, tries to do a claymore. The Miz stops him from doing the Claymore, does a scroll crossing finale, wins the title. See, and I don't have no problem with that, but he could have waited till WrestleMania. Because here's the thing. Like, here's the thing about that. Like, I didn't even mind the fact that he did it. See, and this is why I kind of have a problem with Elimination Chamber this year, because it was like Miz has always been a factor in every mission, like every Elimination Chamber, and I'm like, dude, you got lucky, and because you got to cash in at the last little bit of the year. And the thing what gets me even madder was not even the fact that they didn't even say that he was going to do it, but he did it. And no one ever. I would have did that. I would have did that at like inside the match, so you could have been the sixth man, so you could have fought everybody and still won. But you know, WWE doesn't really care for the story, and I feel like they're literally the story's not over with Drew, because here's the thing. I don't understand the brain. I don't understand the thinking process of WWE when they want to make a guy a champion, or they literally want to have him a fan. Like, a guy like Drew is the face of the company. He's the guy. He's the franchise. He's always gonna be that dude. Same thing with Roman. And this is the thing. Like, that match was fun. I didn't mind that. Like I said, I love the room, like the Elimination Chamber for Roman's title. They get to fight the same day. And I gotta say, Cesaro should have been the MVP of that whole entire match, because he was pulling out stops. Like, he was doing swings. He was doing sharpshooters. He literally got to tap out Baron Corbin and got to beat Baron Corbin, tap him out, literally come in there and just destroy Daniel Bryan's leg. And then you literally have Baron Corbin destroying Daniel Bryan's knee. He's getting powered up. Like, he's literally going in with like label locks and like submission moves the whole entire match, doing a drop kick and doing a running knee on Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn tried to do a haluva kick to Daniel Bryan. And things were like, here's the thing. I didn't even mind the whole situation with Kevin Owens, because I kind of figured they're going to do, like, he's going to end up winning the title. He's probably going to end up winning the title at Fastlane and facing Edge for the title at Fastlane. But, I mean, at WrestleMania, because I feel like that's a bigger story than the Roman thing. Because here's the thing. Like, I love the fact that Cesaro went out and he was in the final three. Like, it was him, Kevin Owens, and Daniel Bryan. And Jey Uso. And Jey literally eats a freaking upper, like a corkscrew uppercut, eats it, gets knocked out, and then Jey does a super kick, does a frog splash, gets the 1, 2, 3 on Cesaro, eliminates him, so it's just him, Daniel Bryan, and Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens does a freaking pop-up powerbomb. But Kevin Owens does a stunner to everybody. Kevin Owens is trying to do something, but thinking with Jey Uso, which I never thought he would do, because that's why he's taking his heel. Is like him being a heel is like really cool, because he went extreme, and literally takes his Kevin Owens' arm is on the railing of the railing of the doorway of the Elimination Chamber, and literally Jey Uso takes his just slams his arm into crushes his arm into the door of the Elimination Chamber, and the ref are trying to pull it off. He's like, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. This isn't over. And he eliminates Kevin Owens with literally with a super kick and a frog splash. So between him and Daniel Bryan now, Daniel Bryan is literally eating super kicks and a frog splash. He gets a kick out. He gets a kick out at 2. Then literally gets the last gap of his strength. Does a running knee into Jey. Gets 1, 2, 3. He's the last man standing in the Elimination Chamber. Roman Reigns comes out ready to fight. He's trying to stand up. He's dragging himself to the corner. He's trying to stand up. He doesn't even charge at him. He literally doesn't even do a spear yet. And so Roman Reigns gets out of the yes lock, beats on him, and literally does a power bomb and a guillotine and makes him pass out, and he retains the Universal title. Then Edge comes in. You don't even hear his music. Edge comes in, does a spear, points at the WrestleMania sign, and says, "I challenge," and says he looks at the title and looks at Roman Reigns and wants to fight Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. See, that's not bad. That's not a bad idea. But here's the thing. I don't get, and this is the thing, I don't mind Roman doing whatever. He's going to probably end up trying to choke out Edge or some craziness like that. But Edge is an ultimate opportunist. That's the thing about Edge. He's got to get up to Edge's level. And that's the problem. Edge could have been doing, he could have stayed with the Shield and could have did something with them, and I think he could have worked with them. And this is the thing I have a problem with, like, Elimination Chamber, because, like I said, Elimination Chamber was great, guys. I'm just being honest. I'm just explaining and not making it too long-winded. I just believe that everything that happened, like the match, the tag team title match, even if Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks would have won, that would have set some precedent. I think she's going to end up challenging Sasha Banks for the title. I think Asuka's going to end up retaining that belt against Lacey Evans because she always ends up retaining. And this is the problem. Like, I don't hate... Here's the problem. I don't hate Lacey Evans. I just don't know what they're doing with her. They don't know what they want to do. I don't know if the Fiend thing... I don't know if Randy's done with the Fiend stuff because I know he's not done. He's probably going to have a match at WrestleMania with the Fiend because Bray Wyatt's going to come back probably tomorrow night. The Miz is going to make some crazy thing on Monday Night Raw tomorrow about how he won the championship. I told you. Like, he's going to be like, I told you. I told you. And this is the thing. Like, I don't hate... I don't hate the Elimination Chamber. I don't. I just felt that with everything that was been happening the last couple of weeks, and because we are literally 48 days away 48 days away from WrestleMania. And this is the thing. They're going to do something at Fastlane with The Miz, or Drew's going to get a championship shot at Raw because he's going to want a rematch that day because Drew's going to come in and beat him, and then he's going to retain the belt again till WrestleMania because I feel like they're going to end up having a massive... Because here's the thing. Brock Lesnar's not going to come back. We already know he's not going to come back. He doesn't want to. That's the thing. I'm thinking... make Edge's chances even better. Make him double champion instead of Universal. Make him Universal champion and World Heavyweight champion. So he could be double champion. Or what you could do, let Finn come back. Let Finn come in WrestleMania. Let him come back after the next takeover. Because I think March 3rd is... I think another takeover, I believe. I don't know exactly, but I think there is. I'll figure that out once NXT comes on Wednesday. But like I said, the end result of the Elimination Chamber, I'm gonna give it a solid B because, like I said, it should have everything was great. I just think the Miz thing was like a little bit underwhelming. It was a little bit flat because they really don't think about what they want to do, and it's kind of sad that we're kind of seeing it now in the recompense, in kind of the recompense of the time, that they really don't know they really don't know what to do with them, and it's really kind of sad that they don't know what to do with them, and because at the end of the day, it's literally this hodgepodge of things that they're trying to do for a guy like him, and I feel like there really isn't anything for him to do because they got him in a realm of possibility, an infinite realm of possibility, which isn't bad, but they kind of have him in an infinite realm, and to a sense, it's like, well, what do we do with him? Do we grab him? Do we put him somewhere? But like I said, guys, I'm going to give Elimination Chamber a B. Like I said, you guys can check my video and listen to it. Like I said, thank you guys for all the views. I know I haven't made a video in a while. I've been kind of taking a break. Like I said, but anyway, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Too sweet, and have a good night, guys. See ya.